Hello YouTube! This is Xavi from Xavikunable, and I bring you another Wi-Fi battle. This one is against my good pal Ruby. It's a double battle. And yeah, look at my sprite hacks, yeah. Alright, I start off the match with my Rotom and my Porygon Z. And Ruby sends out Galvantula and Lucario. Robot Dance downloads, activates, and I get the special attack boost. That's what I was hoping for. So I go for the Ice Beam on Galvantula, hoping for a KO, if not a decent amount of damage at least. And well, yeah, I get the decent amount of damage, but not a KO. And well, Galvantula had a berry that raised its special attack. The Galvantula tried to use Substitute, but yeah, it was too weak, and well, there goes Lucario for a close combat on my Porygon Z. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt bad. Yeah, it KO'd me. Well, Robot Dance did his job. At least. Robot Dance goes down. And then, yeah. I use Rotom for a Leaf Storm and try to take out this Lucario over here. It does decent. It does a one-hit KO, even though it's not very effective. Of course, he did get a minus stat drop, and so did I, so well, that can be understandable. Ruby sends out his 5th Gen Reaper, which is his Honchkrow. And I send out Legend, my Salamence! Rawr, I'm tough. Salamence uses Intimidate, intimidating my opponents with fear, making their attack drop. I call back Crazy Mo, suspecting a Heat Wave from Honchkrow, to send out Rupture in my Camerupt for the expecting Heat Wave from Honchkrow. The Legend uses Fire Fang on Galvantula to, finish it off. It was super effective! And Galvantula goes down. His Honchkrow uses Heat Wave as I suspected. And it doesn't do very much to my team over here, since we both resist fire. Ruby sends out You're Screwed, the Gliscor. One of my favorite Pokemon. It's my favorite Pokemon. And while Ruby calls back Honchkrow and sends out his Tranquil, which is his Latias. I go for another Fire Fang, but it didn't do very much since it was a Latias. His Gliscor goes for a Rock Polish to get that speed boost, stat rose, and I as well go for a Rock Polish to get that speed boost. So yeah, I plan to do some damage with this Camerupt over here. Gliscor's Toxic Orb activates, as usual. I call back Legend, because I don't want it to get Dragon Pulse to death. And I send back Crazy Mo out. My Rotom. Love this Rotom. Ruby's Gliscor uses Fling on my Rotom to toss its Toxic Orb to me, so I get poisoned. Yay, poison! Poison's so much fun to deal with. And his Latias goes for a Reflect to build up his defenses. I was expecting a Dragon Pulse, but hey. And I go for a Fire Blast to try to KO this Gliscor over here. And it does. I was hoping for a decent amount. It does quite a lot of damage. Quite a lot. Of course, Gliscors don't have very good special defense, so that was expected. Gliscor is going for the Earthquake, but it doesn't affect Latias or my Rotom because of Levitate. Gotta love that Levitate. But it's gonna take a I'm gonna take greatly impacted on my Camerupt over here. Almost death I faced. Camerupt uses a berry, my Payara berry, to raise my special attack. While Latias over there keeps using screens. The screens are gonna be the death of me, I swear. But yeah, I go for a Fire Blast, hoping it hits to KO this Gliscor over here, which it does hit, and it knocks out Gliscor. Down goes the Gliscor. No more Earthquakes for you. And my Rotom uses Signal Beam to see how much damage I can calculate with Light Screen up. I do a decent chunk, but not enough. I was also hoping for the Confused Hacks, but I didn't get it. Ruby sends out his incense. His Chandelure. God, those things are evil. I hate Chandelures. His Latias goes for Dragon Pulse and knocks out my Rupture. And Camerupt goes down. I go for another Signal Beam. Trying to take down this Latias and hope for a Confused Axe. I do another decent amount, but wasn't enough. His Chandelure goes for a Shadow Ball. And it KOs my Rotom. Wonderful. Now I send out Legend to take Rotom's spot, and Warrior X, my Cobalion. It's a beast. Rawr. Legend Salamance's Intimidate once again scares the opponent into its attack decreasing, which really doesn't affect them since they're special attackers anyway. I go for an Outrage, hoping to do damage to this Chandelure over there. Since Reflect's up, I know I'm not going to one-hit KO it. And his Latias goes for the Dragon Pulse this time on my Salamence. And it does quite a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Almost death damage. And then his Chandelure goes for a Shadow Ball, knocking out my Salamence. They double team him. Poor Salamence. I try to go for a Stone Edge to take out the Chandelure, but it misses. Then I send out my Aqua Shade, my Jellicent. While Ruby goes for another Dragon Pulse, hitting my Jellicent that I know I can take well, because I'm a special wall. Yeah, I took that nicely. And he also goes for a Shadow Ball on my Salamence. Yay, for more double teaming up on Pokemons over here. Ain't it wonderful? And it almost KOs me. Almost. He does get the special defense drop on me, which is very crucial to me. I go for a Stone Edge and I hit this time, knocking out his Chandelure over there. Bye-bye Chandelure, no more. No more Shadow Balls for you. Yeah, go down. Yeah, there you go. And I also go for a Nightshade, taking out his Latias over there, so no more Dragon Pulsing from that thing either. Yeah, bye-bye Latias. I recover little on leftovers over here. Not much, but it's something. Ruby sends out his final Pokemon, the 5th Gen Reaper, once again, which is his Honchkrow. He goes for a Brave Bird on my Cobalion over here. And it does almost half damage to me. Almost. And I go for a Stone Edge. Glad it didn't miss, but it hits Honchkrow and it does about a third damage to it. Probably more than a third. I also use Nightshade to decrease 100 HP from it. And this Honchkrow can't endure any much more than it already has already. And both my Pokemon recover with leftovers. Such great Pokemon they are. Yes, indeed. And he keeps Brave Birding. Brave Bird everything, as they all say. And he takes down my Aqua Shade. Bye-bye, Jellicent. Bye-bye. He loses some HP to do recoil, and I just go for a Scare Sword for the heck of it, so I can take it out and not miss Stone Edge. So, and that's game right there. Good game, Ruby. And make sure you all come down to snowpointtemple.com. We have awesome chats and battles and tournaments and leagues. Come on down and check it out. And this is Xavi from Xavikunable, and hope to see you next time.